Hey, what is going on? It is Basic Bros Reactions here, and today I'm really excited because we're going to be doing a reaction to a group named RESCENE and their music video for Pretty Girl. And so this is like a true underdog story, and I love this because it always happens every couple of years. I remember the first time I got to experience it in real time was with EXID when their video went viral, and then they, were able to continue and not disband. And then even kind of recently with BB Girls and with their Rolling, it used to be Brave Girls. But it's always so cool to see like an underdog story of a group that just kind of just comes from nowhere and just goes viral, and their song is played all the time. And they even recently just got their first music show win, which getting a music show win for K-pop is like really important because it shows that you are like popular domestically, and it's kind of like it's just kind of a proven ground for a lot of groups. And so a lot of groups, even some of the groups that we do reactions to, sometimes they don't get wins for their comebacks, or they don't do as well. But I think it's like when they get that win, it's kind of like a
good
check
proof.
mark and everything. So I'm excited. I think there are 5 girls, and that's about all I know about them.
Okay.
So I'm gonna be just like you with pretty much almost every reaction. Well, no, you've gotten better because you've been doing it for a little while, so you're starting to kind of remember groups. But for the most part, a lot of times you're like, I have no clue what's going on, and that's what I'm gonna be like with this. So.
All right. Same playing field.
Yes. So I'm gonna be, because I don't know. I think with like a title, Pretty Girl, I'm expecting like either super cutesy. That's funny because you guys think he's joking, but that literally, I feel like that's like one of his like favorite songs. Like I feel like
I grew up with that song. Okay.
Yeah. So
my sister would play that song on the way home from school.
Yeah, I know that song since elementary.
Yeah. So with that, we'll go ahead and get into this reaction in 3, 2, 1. Cute, but a little sassy. That's what I was kind of thinking it would be.
Probably lines in it.
Something like that.
Very repetitive.
Yeah, it's very catchy. Like I love you some glamour shots. All right, you want to go first? Or you want me to go first?
I'll let you go first.
Okay, so for me, definitely don't think this is like for our demographic. And I don't mean this because I know that this is going to sound like, you know, like a read or like I'm like, you know, trying to like, you know, be shady about it, but it feels very like Disney Channel or like
Yes.
Nickelodeon or like something like that, which I find refreshing. Because although this isn't like something I'd be like, you know, putting on the radio or like for me, I do like that, you know, I could see like a niece listening to this and I'd be like, yeah, like you listen to that because I don't want I don't want my niece or something to be listening to like some of the K-pop reactions that or like, you know, or just like, you know, even, you know, I think of like some of the groups that we react to where even when they are confident, they're kind of talking about confidence because like, oh, I'm, you know, I'm the shit or I'm like this. And this was just like very wholesome, like we're pretty and like, and I was like, oh, like that's cute. Like, and I enjoy that message of like where you can be pretty, you can be confident, but it doesn't have to be like, you know, I'm a boss bitch and I'm like, you know, look at all the stuff that I have. And just like, no, we're just like pretty girl and we're just having pillow fights and, you know, jumping up and down and doing a cute little dance, you know. And I thought that was, I thought that to me was refreshing because like I said, although this song is definitely not for me, I do think that it's important to have music like this for like everybody because you know you don't want to just have music for just adults or whatever. And I think that this was like really like, you know, for like a little preteen teenage girl, like, you know, I would want them to have like music like this that can be like, yeah, you can be pretty and confident and yeah.
No, I wouldn't say it's bad. Like you said, it's definitely not our dynamic, but like I mentioned in the video, definitely Boy We vibes, which I can put off a few things. You know, Boy We's supposed to be this perfect yada yada yada, but I mean, it wasn't.
You would know because you've been called Ken plenty of times. I'm just waiting for you to do a photo shoot as Ken. Like I feel like that's going to be next time we go to a conference. Somebody's going to be like, "Can you be a Ken with me?" Like
it's already Flynn right who wants.
I know. So I could see that, but sorry.
But I mean, overall, like yeah, I could definitely see. I mean, would my nieces listen to this? Probably not. But I could definitely see like it's for that range of like 8 to 12 type of age.
Other people can listen to it. There's no judgment if you're like, anybody can listen to it. I just it feels like you know.
Feels like that's the dynamic.
It'd be for it, yes.
Yeah.
And even with like the choreography being more simple and just with the colors and just the repetitiveness, to me just kind of like felt a little bit more. Well, it felt like a little bit more like nursery rhyme-ish, like in that. Right.
Yeah.
There's nothing wrong with being repetitive. I mean.
Yeah. You would know all about being repetitive. But yes. Sorry.
Yeah. Overall, I mean, it wasn't horrible. Like it wasn't horrible. It was very catchy.
Yeah, it
very,
was
like I'm gonna have that.
And it's gonna be stuck in my head, unfortunately, for a while. Unlike some of the songs we reacted to, where it was like literally we get done and you literally can't remember what it sounded like, and you pretend like you did, but you don't. Like I definitely know
that's exactly how Ice Cream
went. I definitely gonna be kind of like stuck in my head because they said it so many times, and it was very catchy.
Yeah, I mean overall, I would it'd you rate this? Rate this a 6.
Yeah, I was gonna say a 6.5 just because it's not my vibe, but like I think that it's like very cute and it does what it needs to do. It just didn't do it for me,
Yeah.
but it did what it needed to do, and it was well done. And I'm just, once again, like I said before, it's just really cool to see an underdog story of like a group that was like, you know, nobody really knew about, and now they're like, you know, doing so well, and they know how much, you know, because we always hear about the stories of the groups that have made it big and doing really well, or even mid-tier, but like there's so many groups that don't get any shine, and they work just as hard and they just don't get any praise or anything like that. So it's always cool when you see a group like this that, you know, just nobody really knew about, really, except like the hardcore fans and stuff, just all of a sudden just come and, you know, just take off. And like I said, I think that there is a space for stuff like this out there, and we're glad that there's like they're there to fill those needs.
Okay.
So let us know down in the comments below, what do you think of this song in video, and let us know, is there anything else from them that we should be checking out? Like, do they have some hidden gems that maybe will be more styled, or is just kind of their general concept or anything? So if you have been a fan of theirs for a while, you know, let us know down in the comments and maybe we'll check it out. So with that, don't forget to hit that like and that subscribe button and ding that bell so you get notified whenever we are dropping reactions. And this is Basic Bros Reactions.
If you want to stay pretty guy all the time, just,
Yeah, basic blues reactions now. Because if you want to pretty,
just come to the channel.
I love that. You tried. Good for you. You tried. Yes, yo, words are tough, but that's okay. You tried. Look at that. You just smiled and be pretty. You pretty boy.
thanks.